Hello, my beauties, and welcome to Journey of Jewelry. I've been crafting for the last 5 minutes or so, thinking you were crafting along with me, so I'm so sorry. It's my first live, so I hope you'll bear with me. I have, today, we're going to go ahead and work on crafting this mini little tray, and we're going to turn it into a beautiful thing with some book pages and some leftover earring jewelry. If you can't hear me, please make sure you let me know, or if the sound is good, let me know that too, so I don't feel like I have to yell at you all the time. So if you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe if you wouldn't mind, and hit that bell notification if you like crafting videos or jewelry videos. We'll be doing a lot of that on this channel. If you're here and you'd like to drop a comment, please make sure you do that in the live chat feed, not the comments below, because I won't see the comments below. And I see a lot of you have finally started speaking up. Like I said, I've been here for the last 7 minutes. I forgot to hit go live. I'm so sorry. So I did go ahead and get started. I'll just show you what I got going on here. I'm just decoupaging. I was wondering why you guys were being so quiet. All right. So I just want to say good morning to Carla. I'm going to try to share out some of these just for a check here. All right. So we've got Carla saying good morning, and I saw Elizabeth. Elizabeth, you and I were having a one-way conversation for the last 20 minutes. All right. Good morning and hello to all of you. Thank you again for coming by. Thank you, Carla, for the confirmation on that. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. I just wanted to, well, get started with you. I want to show you what I've got going on here. I've got some decoupaging this tray. I've got this cute little thing from a book. It says notes, obviously. I was thinking about putting it here because my kids like to drop me notes and stuff on my desk. So it'll give them somewhere fun to put it and something beautiful to look at on the desk here. And then I also have this one that says acknowledgements, but I think that's a little too formal. So I may or may not use that. Maybe I'll put it on the bottom to flip it over when when I don't want. So see the other side, I don't know. So how's everybody doing today? Hi, Kim from Southpaw. I see you. All right, my fingers are going to get sticky, so I'm not going to be able to share too many comments. I just went ahead and I mixed, just so you know what I'm using, I mixed white glue with some water, just regular good old, this kind of glue, without you sharing the brand. I don't know how that works with getting in trouble. So how's everybody doing? I'm so excited you're all here. I've been nervous all night that I would start this live and nobody would come. But you guys, you're awesome. You're here. All right. I don't know. Do you think I should decoupage the whole thing? Freezing pipes. Oh no, your pipes froze. Where are you that your pipes froze? Snowed in and Seattle. Oh man. Yeah, we have snow here too, but it's still manageable, I think. That's a bummer your pipes froze. And yet you're still here. How do you manage that? Like frozen pipes. Yikes. My fingers are so sticky right now. Elizabeth, this is your doing, getting all this mess. Only 40. It's chilly at 46. Now I would make fun of that, but you probably get really hot summers and stuff, right? I wish it was 46. If it was 46, I'd probably be out in the garden right now. Well, not right now, but maybe later today. All right. Do you think we should do the whole thing, you guys? I don't know I don't really have a master plan to this. Other than, like color tones and stuff. Yeah, I imagine if Seattle got 2 inches of snow, it would be hard to do much there. Chapter 4 is what this page says. Drinking coffee, good. Yes, it is a hot beverage kind of a day. I just have water though, because if I drink coffee, I'll get too jittery, and you guys, I probably won't stop talking more than I already won't. All right, let's put another piece here. And just so you know, if you're watching the replay, you can watch the comments as well if you want. I went ahead and activated that also. Sweet tea. That sounds good too. Still though, the caffeine, it gets me too jittery. I don't think I would sit still. Although some days I might need it. All right, what do you think? Should we keep decoupaging this side? I'm thinking, okay, so my idea, and we can change this up, but my thoughts are is we'll decoupage it, you know, give it some background, and then what I might do is take some paint. I did get the paint out, you guys. I'm crazy. I got blue, purple, and red and white, so I could make tints of those. And then I was gonna just like kind of like wash it with that color just to kind of give it a little bit of color. And then the inside, I was gonna put the cork on the inside here, so that way it, I don't know, has a soft landing of whatever. Because I may put jewelry in here too. I don't know if this glue is even gonna work. This whole thing might be a disaster, but it'll be fun, right, you guys? So, do you think? Should I still decoupage some book stuff on here, and then we're gonna decorate it with the different jewelry stuff that I have out too. I'm gonna put notes there. Barbie, don't worry. You don't have to apologize. You're here. That's all that matters. Let me see if I can. Oh my goodness. I can't get your thing to pop up. There we go. Barbie, okay, you're here just in time. I was asking a question, and it is, should we stop decoupaging at this point? I'm going to put that notes on this side, but should I put some around the handles, you think? A little more? Okay. We will do more. I feel like it's going to just stick to the table. We'll do that. So when you're snowed in, what do you guys just hang out at the house? Do you guys try to go out and do stuff? I mean, nobody can really go out and do anything right now, but you know, when life is normal. Oh, my mom is here. Hi, Mom. If you don't want to acknowledge that you're my mom because of safety, security, I'll not say anything, but I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Let's get some more on here. Ah! More around the handles. Yeah, I agree, because it's going to be hard to put any jewelry around there, I think. There we go. I didn't know, Mom. I didn't know if you'd want people to know, you know, if you want it to be incognito. So we could secretly plot against the world. Just kidding. What would we do? All right, I'm saving that space. We'll do, what does this say in it? Oh, it says Porsche on it. We'll put that around the handle too. All right. I think that's kind of good. I don't know if I like this sticking out like that. I think I'm going to cover that too. Are you snowed in up there, Mom? You guys get a lot of snow last night? We got about an inch again. It seems like every morning I'm waking up and there's another inch on the ground. We had been trying to keep up with the driveway. We have like a 100-foot driveway that's double wide, and our snowblower broke, so we've been trying to keep up with it with just the kids and my husband and I just trying to, you know, shovel it. it's not been easy. All right, I think, I don't know, there's a little bit more here. Let's do something to cover that. It's interesting because I've not decoupaged with book pages that had so many numbers on it, but I'm liking this. I like the texture it's giving too. All right. This is going to take forever to dry. I think that looks good. What do you think? Oh, I missed something in the comments. I'll have to check it later. Carla, you're weaving stuff? Byzantine weave. Well, that sounds pretty. Oh geez, Elizabeth, that doesn't sound fun, Elizabeth. Hopefully you're like staying home and you don't have to go out. I'm just trying to share some of these so that way when people are watching on the replay, they can see it too. All right, I think this will work. All right, again, if you missed, I'm just using like a white glue, school glue, and a little bit of water in there. If you missed, okay, everybody missed that part because I didn't record that part. But if you missed me mentioning it. The first intro was really awesome, by the way, but you'll never know because I didn't record it. All right, I'm gonna say that's good, other than that this is not sticking down. All right. I don't know if that's gonna stick or not. We'll just let it dry. All right, so the idea is, again, I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of wash it with paint, like a light color, like a tint, I guess. I don't know all the terms. And then we're gonna pick out some of these. We're gonna take all my studs, these guys, different studs, and I'm gonna align across the top all the way around as best as we can. And then I was thinking about taking apart some of these things and maybe putting them along on the sides. If you guys have other ideas, go ahead and pop them up in the comments. I was looking through some of my jewelry, and I have a lot of white bead a lot of white beads, so I was thinking about doing something with these, but I'm not sure if that'll work either. Oh, that's an earring. We're gonna save that one. That's gonna, okay, so then I already know what my next craft along video is going to be. It's going to be with garden art and dangly stuff like that, and earrings, and even like these kind of earrings. So yeah, I guess these ones, but I was thinking about taking these ones apart today, so we'll see. All right, let me scoot this over. Get rid of all this paper. I know, I thought about that too, but oh, you're here for my ideas? You're in the wrong show. I'm just kidding. I've got some ideas, no worries. I thought about that too, about using a hairdryer, and I might have to, but I didn't want to run it while you guys were here because the noise is really annoying. So I may still do that. I might just sneak out real quick and do that, but we'll just set it aside and sort through this stuff first. I'm not in that big of a hurry to do. All right, I was gonna stay away from gold tone initially. Nothing against it. I just wanted to do like silver tone today. So we'll just take all that out. That one's pretty. Yeah, that's a good idea, Carla. It's a really good idea, actually. I don't know. I'm thinking these ones because they're smaller and the tray's so small, though. What do you think that might work better? We can plug our ears for a minute. You might have to, as I'm not super patient, so I'm gonna try to. We'll see how it looks or feels after I'm done sorting. Oh, this one's gonna go good on the garden art too. I like the way that. Sorry, you're so far away. Like moonstone there. That's a fun. Okay, I'm trying to not do a jewelry haul, but it's really hard because you guys have already seen all this stuff. So besides the weather, how's everybody doing? You getting through winter okay? Oh, these are fun too. Oh my gosh, if I say the word fun too much, you have to tell me in the comments because I'll get carried away like I did in that one video. You really don't mind this? I feel like it's a lot of people would mind the tiny bits, you know, like the little bits. I have recorded myself going through all of my necklaces that I had to sort that were just taking over from hauls, and I recorded the whole thing, but I wasn't sure if I should just, I didn't talk during it. I'd have to do either a voiceover or just have it be quiet because there's a lot of other people around talking. Oh, look at this gross one. Look at that. It looks like it's got like dried ketchup on it. Let's hope it's ketchup, right? Rest. We're just gonna throw that one away. That it's supposed to be stone, but it actually looks like it's dyed bone. I don't know. All right, so I think we got all those. Now these ones in here were from the video I did with the small earring box that I got from Laura at Jewelry Etc. I think we could use most of these. I think I already took out most of the gold tone. I love this one too, this little like tiger's eye one. But that I'm gonna save for the dangly garden art one that we do. I'm just remembering I didn't really check these to see if any of them were real, like beyond the figment of my imagination. No, I'm just kidding. Like, you know, not silver or gold. Gold. All right, so got some studs. Oh my gosh. My fingers are having a hard time picking up. All right. Wouldn't mind trying to have some kind of a pattern, but I'm going to let that go knowing it's not going to happen. All right. Oh, also this little heart with the, let me hold it up so you can see it. I can't get the light to, yeah. So you can see that it's the abalone shell in there. I'm going to put that next to there, but we got to take it apart first. It's actually drying pretty good. I'm trying to convince myself. I have some of these danglies too that I'm going to be using in that garden art stuff, so that will come. All right, we got a lot to go through. Here we go. Let's get them out of there. For some reason, I think I got glue on my mouse pad because it's not letting me, it's not letting me use it. Now you're far away. We'll just do touchscreen. Okay, so Carla, the box is wood. I've got a hot glue gun next to me, heated, all ready to go. It's all hot and ready to go. And I'm going to use that. I would probably normally use a different glue, but given the fact that, you know, we probably don't want to take all day waiting for the E6000 or whatever to be dry. Hello, little sister. Little sister Cheryl's crafting. Oh, so you're here for ideas too, probably. Raise your hand if you're here for ideas. Okay, this is almost dry. I'm wondering if I put too much water in it because it seems like it's peeling off. That's okay. All right, well, while it's still almost dry, we're gonna go ahead and just do a paint wash on it. Like I said, I'm not a professional, so this could be a disaster. You can poke it into, yeah, you can't poke it into the wood. It'll be okay though. We'll make it work without killing my hands or anything. You know, I was gonna make pink, but I'm gonna. All right, you guys vote. I don't have very much red in here, so I'm not even sure if it's not dried all the way close. Let's check it before I put it up for a vote. Okay, it might be dried. Yeah, it's a little dry. It's a little dry in there. All right. All right, let's just not use that as an option. Oh, I have gray too. Gotta get the paint off my finger. All right, so we have gray, which I think with the silver tone, probably we should not do that. Let's stick with either a blue or purple, and I'm gonna lighten it up, whichever one we choose. Carla, are you voting blue with your cute little blue heart? All right, vote it out, guys, if you want blue or purple. Elizabeth's got her. Okay, so lots of blue in there. All right. Purple's going away. Goodbye, purple. We'll use that one on a different project, maybe. All right. Let's see. This one's at least liquidy. Oh, goodness. Here we go. We don't need a lot. Just a little bit. Grab a paintbrush. Oh, that's right. I used the paintbrush and the glue that I wanted to use on this part. That's okay. This one will work. All right. Should we tone it down too? I'm thinking we'll just go straight through like this and see. Oh, here, let me get you on camera. I have a line drawn where Like you can see there's a line here. I have a line drawn over here so I know where I'm off camera. It's all good, right? I like that. Good. This one's without. Let's just water down a little bit. Trying to catch the texture too. All right. I don't want to do the inside because I think we'll work on the inside after we get the earrings put around and kind of work around those so that way the hot glue doesn't mess with that. I know you said blue, but let's check this out too. I'm mixing them just a little bit. I set this down. Yeah, that looks cool. It's got just some tones of purple on there. It's really not picking it up on the, there you go. Now you can see a little bit. I love purple, so I get to pull rank on that one. Then we'll leave the rest of it blue. It almost looks chalky the way that it is on there. All right. No, Paula, I haven't seen that. Do you have a channel that you know that has that? Is it your channel or is it somebody else's? Go ahead and put that in the comments if you wouldn't mind. Or I can just look it up later, but yeah, I'm curious about that now. Okay, now I'm just dipping my finger in to get a strong, like, purple color here. Kind of go around the edges. All right, and then we'll do blue over here. I think that'll be. You could use a paintbrush too. You don't you don't have to use your finger if you're you know, skirmish on that. And clean that off so I don't get purple everywhere. This side dried a little lighter than I would like, so I think I'm gonna go over that again. Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that because I was a little bit not sure, but I think I like it added on. Sometimes you just gotta go with your gut. I think that looks kind of cool too. We'll do this side. Yeah. Okay. All right, cool. Thank you, Paula. I'll have to check into that. I'm glad I added the purple because you guys are really liking it. Should I do it all the way around? I'm thinking the blue looks okay around it. You're right, Deborah. I'm not I'm not really a fashionista. Like I don't really know what's going on in fashion, but I just know what I like and I think that looks good. I don't know. I like it like that. What do you guys? So we got let's try if we can get it. There we go. Ah, camera, quit blurring. It's just not gonna work because there's too much else going on. So that looks good. All right. I don't want to ruin it by having it still be wet. So I'm going to cut the cork while we wait. Look at my hands. Elizabeth, are you still there? This is your fault, remember? You said it's supposed to be messy. No, that's not off topic. Don't worry about that. So, you could put it a little on the back room for extra. Yeah, you know what? You're right. Like for inside and around the edges. Is that what you're talking about? We have one major crafting rule in our house, and it's you can make whatever mess you want as long as you're willing to clean it up. And I have boys, so it's worked wonders with them learning. Like, yeah, you can make that mess, but you have to clean it up. I usually, I'm not gonna make them do it themselves. Most of the time, I help them. All right, so here's how I measure this. This could go catastrophically bad. Let's see if I can get it on screen here. Let's get all these earrings off. So I'm lining it up on the corner and then I'm just going to scoot it over and up a little and then I'm going to draw a line. That's kind of how I measure. When we work on garden projects, I sometimes tell my husband, it's okay, it's garden measurement. And he's like, oh, because he's my details person. He likes to make sure things are like, that they fit right. I'm just the person that likes to get it done. Just get it done. All right, let's see if this worked. I think you should probably put this in. Oh, I got paint on it. You know what that means. Now I have to paint the whole thing. Which I was thinking of doing anyway. Just to clarify that. There's no such thing as it's a happy mistake, right? All right, so I'm just getting some paper towel wet. And we'll do both colors. I don't even know if this fits yet, but see what this looks like. Nope, it's too light. This cork is going to soak it in. So we'll go the other route. Oh, this is not going to be good. Let's just do one color. Ah, I messed it up. Can you guys hear the kids doing karate in the background? Yes, kids come first, Carla. Go ahead, be a mom. That's the best job in the world. Love on those babies. They only stay babies and kids for so long. If you want, check back in for the replay though, okay? Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. And lunch too. Yep. Go ahead. I understand. It's getting to be that time of day. My husband was gone most of the week, so I told him he had to take care of all of that this week. That looks kind of messy. I'm not sure I like that. But whatever. We'll let it be. Where are you, Deborah? I forget that it's only barely 9 a.m. there. Oh, San Diego. That's right. Yep. With all that snow. All right, that looks a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know. It looks like a mess, but whatever. We'll fix it. Or I'll just put a new one in and see if it fits. It does not fit. Of course it doesn't. So we just cut more off. Okay, that's good. Right about there, I think. How's that? That's not bad. All right, let's just make sure that it's not too wet in here. All right. Tennessee rain, gray and dark. Ugh, sounds like Michigan weather. I've heard of Michigan weather being referred to as Gotham City because of the amount of like gross cloudy days that we have. I'm gonna drink of water. All right, guys, I'm gonna skip out real quick. Do not go away. Be back after these messages. Southpaw, I thought you were, because I think I saw you in one of the other, was it Keisha's? It was another video and you and I were chatting, I believe, about Michigan. It's snowing here too. All right, I'm going to be right back. I just want to dry this inside of this anyways really quick so we can move on. I'm okay if the outside's a little wet, so I'm just going to blow dry this. I'm actually in my, the workroom is what we call it. It's our classroom. So I don't have a hair dryer in here, but it's right next door. So I'll be right back. Okay, sorry about that. Are you guys still here? Don't go away. All right, let's go ahead and put this in. I'm not sure if I like the paint on it, but it's okay. So this is just a sticky piece of corkboard that I got from the Dollar Tree. And I got this tray from the Dollar Tree. And I was super excited when I saw it there because it's a cute little fun size. It's like a fun size candy. All right. All right. So we have the bottom in. We have the sides done. Now for the fun part with the jewelry. Let's get this over here. Get out some of these. Just getting my tools ready. I don't plan on cutting the bottoms off. I was thinking on just leaving the whole post and using that for the glue on part. All right, so if you have too many studs in your life, this is what you can do with them. I know, right? It was fast. I was right in the next room, and it was mostly dry, so it didn't. And I didn't want to leave you guys alone for too long. I didn't want you to miss me. All right, so we're gonna do this one. We're gonna do the heart on the front closer to the end because I want that to dry a little bit. You know, there's a trick to using these as far as not making the strings, and I never remember what it is. So I always make the strings. So if you know what that trick is to keep from having like those really long strings, go ahead and drop that in the comments. Okay, Southpaw, what is your, if you don't mind me asking your name, because I want to call you Debbie, but I'm not sure that's what it is. And I know you said it earlier. Is it Carla? We are practically neighbors. I am in Lapeer area as well. So you're between Lansing and Flint. I'm between like Flint and Port Huron. All right, so I am just going to put this on here. Oh, here we go. Crafting with old jewelry. And I'm just gonna stick it in here in the corner. Are you guys too far away? Can you see what I'm doing? Yeah. Oh wow, so yep, I know I drive right by your place a lot on the way to other things, like going up north. Should I zoom you guys in? Kim, okay. Hi Kim, I'll try to remember that. So we have started with the jewelry. I'm gonna lower you down a little. Sorry about the big hand in the way. There we go. So I think I like the idea of just sticking the whole post in there. Don't get all bad on that, you ladies. Don't be naughty. Okay. I got kids in the other room. Okay, so yeah, that's funny. Small world, huh? Small world. So you understand what I mean when I'm saying like, yeah, Gotham City, it's can be very dark during like all of the fall sometimes and all of the spring and the winter. we had neighbors walking. It was about a year ago. We were maple syruping and they said that they went to, I think it was Utah maybe, and she said it was so weird because we were there in the winter and you could see the sun in the sky and it was cold. She said I didn't know what to do. All right, so I'm thinking we could use these and maybe these biggies here. And some pearl studs. Should we just try doing, well, I don't know, because we have the pearl necklace we might do something with. I see. Do something like this with them, right? Come on, it's kind of Yeah, so we'll try to, oops, I'm ruining it already. Leave that there. All right, I'm gonna try to do like a base kind of pattern in a way where it looks similar. And then we can get it all messy in between. I know the angle is funny. There's not really much I can do about that. All right. I think these steel balls, like these silver, I don't know if they're steel, but these silver tone ones are fun. There's all those strings. Oh, these too long. Oh, these might be too long. We might have to cut some. And that one got cold because I was freaking out. Some rhinestones. Oh yeah, I could do that too. Yeah, you're right. With it, hang it like a little mini bulletin board. That's a good idea. I don't know if you were here, Barbara, when I had said that I'm probably, thank you, Kim. Yes, I just saw that too. Barbie, I'm not sure if you were here, but I was saying that I was going to use it. My kids like to leave me little like notes and stuff. They like to write little notes like, thank you for being my mom or whatever cute stuff that they like to leave, or go make me a sandwich. No, they don't leave those notes, but that'd be funny. So yeah, these are just a bunch of stud earrings that have come out of different jewelry lots, especially that one that I just had, that 5.5 pounds of earrings. I don't think I'll do that again. Well, if I do, it won't be for a while. I did just put a bid in for something that could be epic. I'm waiting to see if I win the bid. It's not until I think Sunday night, or maybe Monday. I'll know more on that. Ah, there we go. I should probably keep these closer so that way I don't run out of space. Like have big gaps in them. What am I thinking? Oh my goodness. All right, we'll put this one here. I think what it is too is my finger touches the glue and then it strings off too. We'll clean that up later. I guess if you had any kind of necklace too, you could just go along the top here. If you're a little bit, you know, if you have a small necklace or something like that, you don't want to do all this with the earrings. Try to balance them out a little. Are you guys doing anything? Put glue on the box. I could do that. Thanks, Elizabeth. Let's try it, right? Now you can't see what I'm doing. I'm hiding it. If this goes really fast, then we're going to all be thankful. What are you guys doing for Valentine's Day, if anything? If you celebrate. I'm just too slow, Elizabeth. That's it's already cooled off. I don't have a super hot one. Let's see if I can just lay them down and then hot glue them on. Right? Let's just try it. That works too. I gotta get faster. I glued my finger to the box. Let's see. That one is supposed to be loose. That just fell down there. That's looking okay. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see how it looks in the end. Might need to add some ribbon to this. I have a really nice, like super hot glue gun, but yeah, I would probably burn my fingers. I'm so used to using the kids' not super hot glue gun that could be disastrous. I'm gonna put this flower over here. And it's got these mini sticks too. We'll make it work. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be pretty. Something like that. Hi, Lisa. Thanks for joining us. So far you missed me starting a recording without starting the recording, and we decoupaged and we put the bottom in, and I abandoned my viewers so I could go get the hairdryer. So now you're all caught up. Now we're doing this. Okay. Before we go on, is it looking good enough to continue, or should we abandon and move on to something different? I don't know. I'm not absolutely loving it yet, so maybe it's in that ugly stage of art. So we're just gonna keep going. I do paintings too, and so sometimes I'll start painting. I'm like, oh, this is so ugly. Like, and you just gotta push through until you finish. So that way, oh, see, that just flew out of there. Oh my gosh, you guys, this could be a disaster. Anyways, you guys, sometimes you have to push through on the art just to get it past the ugly stage. Thanks for stopping in, Barbie. I'll see you in the replay. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate your time. You like it, Lisa? I'm glad you're liking it. Now that glue is gonna dry up. Elizabeth, your idea of putting the glue down first is definitely a good idea. You have redeemed yourself from making the mess. From making me make a mess. Oh, these are cute. They're little heart-shaped ones. I'll put that one in there. And every time I touch it, look. I keep getting it all over me. All right, so it'll be okay though. That's a pretty one. I'm not sure I like the way it's looking when I hot glue down first, because it's making my fingers all messier. Oh yeah, that actually went really fast, so here's how it's going. You maybe squeeze one more little one in there. I have to glue it though. Hey, Barbie, if you didn't leave yet, which you probably did because it's been a while, I think you have a channel. You guys should go check out her channel too. She does crafts, I believe. I'm not sure because it's hard to remember all of you guys that have channels. And if anybody in the comments or here watching has a channel, you can drop your drop it down in the comments so people can check you out after you guys, not during. So you can check their channel out after I'm done. But you can leave your comment, your channel name or whatever down there. Should we... I dropped it. It's a boo. I can't find it. Look, it's a little boo, Mom, if you're in there still. Ah, the camera, you need to stay focused. I'll save that for Halloween craft. This mega one. It's a big rhinestone. Just gonna hand place the cornerish kind of ones. Oh my gosh. All right, now let's try it the other way. I end up touching the glue and then it sticks. There we go. I think I figured it out finally. So it's coming along. I'll have to go back there and clean up some of these hairs from the glue. Is anybody doing anything for Valentine's Day this year? We are having friends over. We do church together and they have kids about the same age as our kids. So we're going to do like Valentine's Day crafts with them just to kind of do something, I guess. All right, let's get a new glue stick in here. Now I've got this cute little heart-shaped one. Oh, I touched the glue again. Look at another heart-shaped one. Staying home and watching it snow for Valentine's is sometimes a good way to celebrate. Ah! It helps if you don't use the glue part as the hand. It's great. Oh my goodness. Just putting an extra layer of glue on those. I have this one here I wanted to use. Now I do have studs in here that I'm using that are rhinestone-less. They're just, I don't know, naked, I guess. I don't know. But not like this. Not like an open one like this, but the ones that are, you can kind of see it, but they got like a diamond cut inside. I'll try to point it out when I'm not holding it. Oh yeah, see? Okay. All right. Let's see. See this one right here? It's missing a rhinestone, but I think it'll be okay. Lots of little heart ones. You guys saw that on the video when I recorded it, I'm sure. That was one of them. Oh wow, that's so scary, Deborah, that your mom fell. I hope everything will be okay. At least you have your dogs home with you too, though, huh? Sounds like you might be doing something, though. I mean, if your mom needs you, you can go visit her, and if you're able, anyway. Who knows where she lives compared to you? I don't. Picking up a dead spider on the floor. Ah! Oh, that's not good. I mean, well, like, at least the spider was dead, you know? Oh my gosh. I'm glad she's okay, though. Is she getting dizzy? Like, is that common for her? Because I know, you know, there's stuff going around that is a side effect, or not a side effect, but so she is in the hospital, huh? Well, just I hope she's not sick and that's why she fell, and then, but man, at least she didn't fracture anything. Are you able to call her and like do face calling? Oh, vertigo. Oh gosh, yeah, that's terrible. I was getting dizzy a lot, and turns out that it was like ear infection, and then I was getting dizzy a lot, and it was other, you know, stuff, and so it's weird how your body tells you when you're sick. That's good that she's sounding good too. Last Mother's Day. Now I'm not. I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this, but last Mother's Day, I kept telling everybody, you know, when you were younger, your mom would always tell you, don't, you know, don't sneak out of the house at night, or, you know, that kind of stuff. Like, you don't, you know, some people I would say, you know, when you were little, you'd sneak out of the house and go, you know, hang out with your friends at night when you're not supposed to. But when you're a grown up and you're told, don't go visit your mom for Mother's Day, I mean, you've been training for this your whole life. Right? So, I mean, with respect of everything that's going on, that's nothing to joke about, but I'm just saying it's important to stay in touch with family, I guess is my point. All right, the pearls are coming in. That one was kind of gross looking pearl, but I still put it on there because, you know, why not? And then we got that one. Need to get a little one right next to it. I've taken to this where I'm just kind of getting the whole post in there. All right, we got one more little section left to do around the top. Let's do a quick review. It's kind of looking good. And then we'll do something to cover those as well. We'll have to decide what we put in there. If I should go find some ribbon and put it in, I'd have to do that at a different time and show you pictures later. That would be okay. All right, and then let's just go ahead and let me get some of these lined up so they won't get, the glue won't get cold before I can put them in there. There's this pretty blue-green color. Here's another pretty pearly color one. Yeah, life is crazy right now. Just gotta ride the wave and get through it, and just don't do it alone, you know. And the big green one maybe. Oh, look at this. That will be a fun one. Blue green, crystally or sparkly looking one. Yeah, so for years we have never really celebrated Valentine's Day in our house, but we've done like little Valentine exchanges with the co-op for the kids and stuff, and that's been fun. And then this year, because our co-op we're not meeting, the kids the kids were not even asking about it, but I was like, let's do something, and the co-op got something together, but it was outside at a park, you know, for social distancing and all that kind of stuff. And the kids were like, no, we don't want to do that. I was so bummed. I was okay with going, but it was only like 15 degrees out, so I don't blame them. That's why we opted to do crafts with friends. It is looking better. Thank you. I think so too. I think it's like you just got to get past that ugly stage of the art. All right. Let's get some of these put in here. Let's put that big green one in there. We have little ones next to it. I can fit it in there. Go underneath there. Gotta be careful around the handle. I don't want them to poke down into the handle area, so. Just a tiny bit more. Ah. That one doesn't want to stay in there. All right, I think we can fit maybe one more over there. Put one more. All right, so if you have too many studs in your life from all your jewelry adventures, here's one way. And it doesn't have to be on a tray. You know, you guys could do this with anything. I think it would be easy to do it and have them poke through cardboard too. All right, so here's how it's going. Oh, I'm so used to the other way with the camera set up. All right, so that's how that looks. Now, let's get that heart earring on the front and see how that'll look. I was hoping to find the mate to this, but I'll probably find it in the next jewelry jar. That is my luck. All right, so do you think I should try to cut the hole or just throw it on the ground? Let's just do that. See how it has the little loop there? Should I try to cut that off, you think? Sorry about the blurriness. Yes, I am going to cover the metal too. I just not sure. I think I did bring up some paper that I could like glue over the top of that, but I think I'm just going to cut this off if I can. See if I have my other tool. No, don't cut it. What am I going to do? Just leave it there? Don't cut it. Okay. All right, if I leave it there, do I just, but I'm going to put it on here. Just leave it like that. And throw it on the ground again. Come here, you. So we'll just put it here. I wish I had another one for over here. Let's see. I'm looking to see if I have another one for the other side. I don't. Something. Put charms on it? Okay. Can try that. Even though it's going to be glued down. How do we do that? Let's see. Do we have any charms? Could you like that on there? Now you're really going to test my skills. Let's just cut this here. Okay. Like long charms. Put a gem in the hole, that would work too. Could put a star over it, but the star that I have has a hole on it too. So this is gold tone. Could use this somehow. Oh, okay, that makes sense too. Well, then there's these cute little flowers. We could put those in there too. Off the heart. Oh my gosh. Come on, camera. Work with me here. I can't edit it all the time. All right, you get what I'm saying. All right, let's put that. Ah! Sorry about the big noise. Let's see. These are supposed to be jump rings, but I haven't actually looked into them. Yeah. All right, we'll do that. All right, so we're going to take this off of here. Oh, that's a good idea, Paula. We can try that. I've got lots of strands of pearls too. It would definitely make it look different than I was planning, but that's cool. I like that idea. It'll be interesting to see how my gluing skills will allow for that. All right, let's see if I can get this off here. Okay, so this is just another earring. This one didn't have hoop jump ring, but we'll just put that in there. Oh my gosh, my fingers are full of glue. Next time I'm going to have to bring baby wipes in so I can wipe my hands off every now and then. It's getting in the way. All right, sorry, it was so off screen there. And I dropped it and it all fell apart. That's why it was off screen. Ah! All right, so I'm trying to put this jump ring back together and put this charm on it, and it's not working. I'm just gonna have to keep trying. The hole is smaller, so I can just keep trying. I was trying to put too much on there at once. Let's see how this works. It's okay, Elizabeth. I knew what you were talking about. See? Now, if I could get the camera to just focus. Hey, you. Get on focus. And then I want to still put these other ones on, but they didn't have a jump ring on them, so it was making it really hard to get it to connect. So we'll just put another jump ring on. Jump on the jump. Well, this charm might be cool too. No, that'll be too much. That's going to be too much. Okay, who in here has a garden? Because the next thing I want to do, it has to do, I think, with garden art. So if you have a garden, or even like, you know, a pot of flowers, I guess would count. Because if you have a garden, the next one I think will be really cool. All right. There we go. Glue that down like that. It's got the little charms on there. And the lighting is terrible, but you know, that's okay. I think that'll look good. We will try that. I'll probably put way too much glue on that. Make it look like kid art with it sticking out the side. All right. Fix that with a razor blade later. That looks cute. All right, now let's see about, I'm gonna go through and add some extra hot glue on these because there's some of them are starting to come out. Especially in that corner there. All right, now let's look at these pearls. These faux pearls I have. Oh, I have another strand in here too. They're bigger and blingier. But they also don't have like a knot between them. But we could do that. I'm not sure if that'll cover it enough. I think we might have to do both, like cover it with something else and then maybe add the pearls in. Because I'm not sure the pearls are going to cover the metal enough for me to like the way that that'll look. Like it has to be kind of hidden. I don't know. What do you guys, can you see in there? Conundrum. I also have like this paper that I brought out. It's a pink tone, and you could put that on the inside here. Just cut, let me just cut a piece and see what that looks like. A very specific measurements. Okay. So if we put that in there, I don't know, will the pink go with the blue and the purple? I mean, it does. It's in the same color family, kind of, but paint it blue. Okay, so you're saying paint it blue and then pearl it? Let's try it. Let's get the paint out again. Yeah, I think that would be a better idea than doing the paper too. And then if we have to, if it doesn't look good. Wait, yes, you like it? Paula, which one? We can paint it blue. I'm okay with that. Or we can put the paint it. We could, let's try painting a little section, see what it looks like. And then if that, we can compare that to what the other thing looks like. I'm sure this is a different blue. Let me get the other one. A little darker. Paint it blue and then pearl it. The paper looks good too. Yeah, I agree, but it's harder. It's going to be hard to take the paper off afterwards. So let's try the paint first. Well, it's not really easy painting it either. You know, I'm getting paint on some of these earring backs, the bottoms. It's okay though. Don't try this at home. You could also decoupage it too, and then paint it, and then purl it. I still have more of that paper. All right. So we have it painted. I still okay. I'm not sure about this. All right. It's gonna dry kind of fast because of the wood. It's mostly wood back there. All right, now if we put the pearls on it, I gotta make sure it's dry. Let's just hover it over top. It does hide it a bit. So what should we do? Should we paint it, decoupage it, or pink paper it, and then go from there? Because if we put the pink paint on, we can't, I don't want to paint that, but I guess we could. We could put the decoupage on the inside, you know, along there. I have some that have like a crisp edge, so that'll be kind of easy. And then we can put something on the inside there, or we can just leave it. So when we're saying paper, we're counting this one, right? So we got 2 for the paper. Yeah, I think it does go well with it. And we can always tint it if we need to. Paper. Elizabeth, are you voting paper as well? You guys got tilted. Ooh. Deborah says paper. How about thin cardboard covered in paper? You know what, Lisa, that's a really good idea too. And honestly, I think if I had thin cardboard to do that with, I would cover it, you know, measure it, cover it, put it in there. But the paint, I mean, the paint doesn't look terrible, but we definitely would have to cover it with something. I don't think it just looks too messy to me. But if that's all I had, I could stop, you know, right there on that and it would be okay. But I wouldn't mind. But yeah, I think the thin cardboard would be best because it would give it, you know, a lot more sturdy of a cork it. Yes, Elizabeth, we could do that too. I do have enough. That's actually another good idea. All the ideas. Okay, so we're gonna say we're not gonna just paint it and then put the pearl over it. Okay. I'm thinking now, like we could decoupage, but I'm not hearing anybody wanting to do that. So what do you guys think about putting the cork that matches the bottom along the side? Can't really put it in there without. Let's see, is this? I can cut a piece. Just to kind of give a quick. Put the cork in there. Put a cork in it. Put the paper in there. I'm thinking we could try the paper. What do you guys, paper or cork? Elizabeth's just trying to cause trouble, I know, because that's just who she is. I'm kidding, Elizabeth. I hope you know that. I'm liking the charm on the front, though. All right, let's try the cork. I mean, the paper. Let's save the cork. Now I'm going to have to actually measure this. Cork would be easier. Okay, let's start over. I'm going to, let me see if I can cut this. Just typing it in now so you can like restart your voting. Yes, you're right, Elizabeth. Sarcasm is not my best suit. Hopefully you don't mind it. All right. Cork or paper. The paper wouldn't give it like a, it would be, I think it would go in where it would still be flat enough because it's that, well, I don't know, because once you put glue on it, it'll change it, but it's, I think it'll be okay. As far as, it'll still have like a finished look. It just won't be like super flat, but that's okay because the outside isn't either. This one, cork might be doing good just to keep the other bead things in there too. Hi, Sabrina Jackson. Thanks for stopping by. How'd you hear about us? Or us? Like, there's more than me. It's just me. Thanks for coming by. You have missed some fun, but you can see it on the replay when we're done. This just popped off of here. I don't know where. Right now, Sabrina, we're trying to figure out if we're going to do on the inside here. So we've done this tray, and anybody else maybe that has come in late. We went ahead and decoupaged it and tint painted it, and then we put all of our studly studs on the edge. And now the studly studs have caused us to have an ugly inside, so we're trying to fix that. And we're trying to decide if we want to try with the paper going on the inside, which is like a pink tone. It's like an antique pink kind of, or the cork in there. They both have their own challenges, so I need a break. I do. Bye, Mom. I'll see you later. Thanks for coming by. Abort, abort, no. Oh, I like the pink too. Let's try it. If it turns out bad, whatever, we'll rip it out and put the cork in. Plus, I think it'll be easier to put in. I think the cork might actually have more challenges, so we'll just try it. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. Where's my, oh my gosh. I was looking for this and it was right in front of me. All right, I gotta clean up some space now. You think so, Sabrina? I'm not sure. I mean, I think it is. I don't know. It's so hard to decide. It's all right. Let's just at least measure a piece out of this. I think it's, yeah. We're gonna just do it like this. I'll do it on the back so I don't have ugly pencil marks. I think it's like an inch wide. Doing it that way. You know what's funny is when I was little, my room was always a mess, and instead of calling me Missy, short for Melissa, they called me Messy. And whatever, I embrace it. I don't mind. Hands are all a mess. The glue's finally come off enough where I can use my fingers again. I like it, Lisa. The paper will work. Just do it. Just get it done. Just do it, right? Thank you. I needed somebody to just take charge of my show because I'm not taking charge. All right. Let's see. I think the paper will work just fine. I also think I'm going to hot glue it in. And of course I cut it like too short. But that's what happens. See how I cut it too short. Ah! Let's see. Okay. Yeah, it's like it's a whole lot too short. Whole lot. That's a specific type of measurement if you weren't sure about that. So let's just do it again. Just keep cutting it, right? All right, we're gonna cut it straight here. Again, I'm not in my like crafting room, so all my like cool crafting stuff is, my tools are downstairs in my crafting room. But that's okay. I think that's gonna be too wide. That might work. I know I could actually measure it, but what fun is in that? Oops. There's no fun in actually taking actual measurements. Yeah, Sabrina, heads up on the warning here that nobody told me. It will take over. It gets addictive a little bit, and doing the jewelry jars. It's a ton of fun though, especially if you like pretty things and the hunt of pretty things. Or if you like to do crafting with jewelry. And then before you know it, you'll have jewelry everywhere in your house. But that's okay. Yeah. Yeah, Kim, it's all Elizabeth's fault. I'm telling you. Just go read the comments between the two of us on the last few videos. You'll see why. But if it wasn't for Elizabeth, I wouldn't be doing this right now. Okay, I think this one's going to work. I think that's wide enough. But it's not long enough, so I'm going to use this strip to measure the next one, so I don't have to measure twice. I love jewelry unboxings. That's why I started doing my own channel, because I just find them relaxing, and sometimes I watch other people's channels just so I don't have to hear my own voice and see what other things that other people have found. Sometimes it's better than watching the news. I like to live blissfully in ignorance until I need to know what's going on. I mean, that's not always the best way to live, but it works. It's okay. I can only handle so much stress in my life. Eyeball it. Yes, Lisa. That is exactly my style. Just eyeball it, right? It worked, right? It worked. Elizabeth. You are the shenanigan starter, you know that? All right. Okay. I think that will work. This one's a little bit long. That's okay. We'll blame it on the earrings. They're getting in the way. I'm going to use hot glue. I know it's not the best glue to use for this, so that's why I'm using it. No hot glue. What do you mean no? I know it's hard because you're screaming at the screen. I'm going to take a drink while you figure that one out. I've had a lot of practice and just eyeball it. So I was told when I was in high school that girls don't usually have good spatial reasoning, but for some reason I have really good spatial reasoning. So I was like, thanks? Question mark? Yeah, like, I don't know if that's a compliment. But yeah, so go girls, I guess, like for having good. Now how am I gonna cut this out? Look at that. I'm gonna have to do each side individually now. We'll just stick this in here and then we'll put a little crease in it because we're gonna eyeball it, right, Lisa? And then we'll cut it there. There, look, see? It worked. Use the decoupage glue. Okay, I will. That's probably better. See, I need you guys here to help me get through this. All right, we'll do that side and we'll do the other side because they're the easiest sides, and then we'll figure out how to do the other part. All right, let me get this thing out of the way because I actually use that for measuring other things. I might need that pencil again in a minute. I think so too, Lisa. We're getting along great as it is, right? It's a good community here. That's the other reason that I just had to start a channel and do this with you guys because it's been a lot of fun. Like, you guys are a lot of fun to do this with. All right. If I could show you what I'm doing, I'm gonna know what I'm doing. There we go. Set that down there. I don't really know what I'm doing, you guys. I think this glue is too watered down. By decoupage glue, we're just going to use the good old regular glue. We'll just paint it on there. And put it all over everything. I want to get it like in these little areas where the earrings are too. On the earrings. Oh my gosh, just got it all over the top of the sparkly parts. Who put me in charge? I'm making a mess. All right. Oh, also I have a lot of actually like actual jewelry boxes to do, to like redo. I don't know if I'm brave enough to do that live, but oh my gosh, look what I did. I made a mess. I don't think that worked. Okay, we'll just pretend like that went on really nice. Just pretend like that's flat. Just walk away and walk back. I agree. Like, oh, what did I just do? I see. Now, if I had that little cardboard you suggested, I could use that. I might come back and do that. We'll put the glue over the top. Get in there. It's okay. It'll be fine. It's just fine. Just keep working. Oh my gosh. The paint on the paper is not, this is not good paper to do this with, that I'm just not used to it because it's bleeding all over the place. I'm gonna put more glue and I keep tipping you guys. Before you know it, you'll be just looking at yourself. You could still, you're right. Sabrina, you're so right. You could still use the cork. All right, you know what we'll do? We'll leave that there. And since I already cut a small piece of cork, let's try it. We'll do a good old comparison, right? Sabrina, that's funny. You could still do the cork. Let's try it. Let's see if that's wide enough. It's gonna rip the other piece off. Go a little bit skinnier on it. Lisa, do you have your own channel? Is that what you mean? Me too. I believe you do. I think you're another one of the friends that I've seen channels. Okay, no, it's a little tall. I'm gonna shrink it down. Okay. I eyeballed it too much on that one. Shh, don't tell anyone. It'll be our little secret. You know, we could just put some pearls in the corner. That's what we'll do. Maybe we could just do the corks on the side. I don't know, but that paper thing, it had potential. It's just not working. All right, so we're gonna pretend like this fits in here. And then we're gonna go ahead and draw on the back of it where we need to cut out. Also, this is another little secret. Just cut up the middle and then cut around. It's not really drawn on there very nice, so we'll see how this turns out. We could just say we're done, but that wouldn't be fun, right? What is the box for? I was planning on, okay, so Lisa, my kids like to leave me notes sometimes, and my husband too. Just, you know, we're silly. Like I have these little envelopes. They're like a little bit bigger than the size of a business card. And I put little like lunchbox notes, I guess is what normal people would call it. And I put those in them. I put like little lunchbox notes on my kids' desks. And then they sometimes write me little notes, but they just like put it anywhere on my desk. And my desk gets kind of messy. And then it gets yeah, so that's what this is for. Like little love notes from the kids. Yeah, an X-Acto knife works while it does. It would work perfectly if I had one. I don't have one in here, so we just have to do little secret things. Let me check my other thing here. Yeah, nope, that's not it. It's not in there. You can push it towards the top and line the bottom with pearl string. Sabrina, it's a good thing you joined us. I could. All right, I also have a loose earring in here, so all right, so before I stick it in there, like that has a really bad connotation to it. Before I put the cork board on there, so now we have our three ways. We have the paint it, we have the cork, which I can mute down with the paint to match, and then we have that, and then we have the bare side. So now, now we have to figure, all right, we could just leave that one there, make it look really crazy. No, I think it needs to be cohesive. X-Acto knife works well. I'm still laughing at that one. All right. While I glue this in, because there's one little loosey goosey in here. Cork. Put a cork in it. There we go. All right. Put the cork in there. If anything, it'll be easier to put the paper over top of the cork. All right, putting the cork in it. Does look good. Got a huge gap on the side over there. I could clean it up with the X-Acto knife later. I guess if I have to. Can also stick another piece of cork in the corner and it probably, you wouldn't notice. All right, I think we should take this off though, because it's a mess. It's making a mess. It's pretty, but I actually have this paper. Oops, sorry. I didn't mean to leave that up there so long. So what I was saying is I have jewelry boxes I want to redo, and that's part of the reason why I got this paper, so I have more of it, but so I can do that. I got these little strips of cork over here. See if we can make this a little bit less of a gap in the corner. No, we're just making it look worse. Yeah, I have to like it. You're right. I'm not really picky, honestly. Like, I'm just doing it to make it look good for y'all and make it kind of, you know, try to pretend like I'm a professional. Yeah, you're right, Sabrina. I guess it probably would work better to do the cardstock. I do have some of that. I don't have any in like the color scheme I would like to use on this, so I don't think. All right, so I think we're gonna cork it, the whole thing, which is fun. And if you missed it, you'll have to watch the replay to find out where did she get that cork board from. No, I'm just kidding. I got it from the Dollar Tree. This cork has paint on it now. So I'm just doing my eyeball measurements. There we go. You go just below that little thumb mark. There we go. That's way too wide. Yeah, that looks good. Needs to be just a little bit shorter so we're not pushing any of the studs out of the way. Gotta keep the studs in there. There we go. Oh, Lisa, did you? Oh, cool. Did you? Not Lisa, you have a channel, right? Thanks, Sabrina. Yes, it would have been lovely to have an X-Acto knife. I actually thought of it too. Like, should I get an X-Acto knife? Because, you know, that cork board. No, scissors will do just fine. And they are. They're working just fine, you guys. Quit picking on me. Just kidding. All right. See, that worked out just fine. It's okay. Can barely tell. There's a huge gaping gap in there. So I wanted to get felt to put inside, but it's really hard to find good like felt that's pre-stick kind of felt. I found some on the Amazon and oh my gosh, now I made a big gap on this one, of course. Oh, of course, you can see it on this side. You see? That's hilarious. So anyways, I was trying to get felt to do this with, but it would take 2 to 3 weeks to get here. So, well, if you do decide to do a channel, make sure you jump on one of those Texas Scale Treasure speed dates because you'll get some good friends from there. I'm trying to get this in there. Oh, if I would have just used an X-Acto knife. See, I'm always a hot mess, Elizabeth, but I usually edit all the hot messness out. Going live, you don't get to edit this stuff out. It's just there for everybody to see in all my glory. And laugh at, hopefully, because I don't mind. And look, I am a hot mess. Look at my hands. That's why I took my rings off, because somebody insisted that I do a jewelry, not a jewelry jar opening for my live, but a, you know, a craft along. Oh my gosh, it's perfect. Look at look at how awesome that looks. Oh my goodness. Okay, it's good enough. Keep moving. It's good enough. Oh my gosh, one of the earrings fell out. That might have been because of the glue. It was not gluey enough. Okay. All right. Now we got it. All right, we're gonna do the sides. Which I think if I use my ruler, let's just use the ruler. If I had an X-Acto knife, I could just run the X-Acto knife like I would my pencil right here. Hey, if you're gonna have an obsession, Lisa, it's good to have one that's beautiful, right? Like flowers or jewelry. Like, just, it's okay. Just don't go broke over it. That would be bad. All right. Here we go. All right, we're eyeballing this one now. Hopefully that's long enough. If not, we'll just shove it in that corner with a big gap in it. Long enough. Good enough, right? All right. Thank you, Elizabeth. I'm here for your entertainment, I guess. That's part of the reason why I opened the channel, right? Do a live so we can laugh together. It's important. Couldn't be this fun without you guys. All right. It's really not sticking very well, but it's getting in there. Sabrina, we should have just listened to you from the beginning. Yeah, you're right. That might that might work too. Sabrina, you're right. That could have worked. It could have been much easier to just put the cork in first. We weren't planning on using the cork though for the sides. So that was our downfall. Should have planned better. I should have, like, for example, I should have just traced that one for the other side. But I didn't. It's okay though. We'll make it work. I'm gonna use my non-X-Acto knife again. Because I wanted to use my very pink colored, you know, cutting utensil here. Oh my gosh. It is getting a little sunnier out, so that's good. All right, this one's a little short. It's a little bit short. I forgot to make it taller. Oh well. We're going to use it anyway because we're going to probably put beads down there. Why did I put the... I acted like I was done with this and put it way over there. It's not done with that. I almost cut it about an inch short too. Measure twice. There we go. Measure twice, right? Don't do as I do. Do as I say. That'll look good. Elizabeth, I didn't. I didn't hear you. You didn't yell it at me the last time, so you should have said it louder. Live and learn. Yes, live and learn. It's been a while since I've actually crafted anything, so it's good to experience it all with you guys first on live. All right. So that looks good, actually. Not too bad. Now we can do the pearls on the inside. I'm thinking these ones because they're tied in between, so I won't make it too much of a mess. Whereas these ones, though they're cute and they have these little silver tone beads in between, I think that's, yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. We'll just put that to the side. I don't know why I got that out. Okay. Yeah, Lisa, take a seat, buddy. Get something to drink. I'm here all day. Not really. I can't be here too much longer. I do have to have lunch soon. Okay. Let's see. So I'm thinking along the bottom. Blame Elizabeth. Elizabeth. Oh, you're well loved in my group, I see. I like the big ones too. Oh, there's these ones too, I forgot to mention. They're a really nice necklace though. I'm having a hard time. Other than that, the clasp is really gross. These ones are weighted and they look like they're real pearls. They're not an in-between, but they are not real pearls. They're just a nice weighted pearl. Should we do the ones that have paint on them? You guys are cracking me up in the comments. Okay. All right. So if it's these ones have like the texture, if you could see if my camera would actually not get blurry, or use the smaller ones. Let's clean these out. I'm thinking the smaller ones too because there's more of them, so you know, larger room for error. Like they're probably, oh geez, 8 feet of them or so. Okay, I better listen to Elizabeth and Sabrina, otherwise we'll be redoing things again. All right, so I'm thinking along the bottom and then up the corners. Now, if you don't have these smaller pearls that are not in between, you could use anything. I have other ones that are, they are molded in place and they're different colors. They're, you know, like they're the vintage style ones that come in different shapes and colors. I have those too downstairs, but I didn't like any of them enough to think about wanting to use them on this. All right, so let's cut it off. You know, if I had an X-Acto knife. All right, so some of these do have some paint on them. We should probably try to get some of that off just in case we get there. It's still snowing here like nonstop since we've been doing this. There was like 1 minute of, oh, it's sunny. I think it was just snowy at the same time. All right, let's not lose our end. Hot glue, girls. Do I use hot glue on this? It seems like hot glue would be the only one to hold them in. I agree, Paula. Elizabeth does seem to have some good foresight. She came here for ideas. don't know what she's thinking. I've been using all your guys' ideas. It's a collaboration. Yes, Sabrina. I'm full of good ideas until I have one bad idea. Yeah. that's very true. One bad idea is all it takes. We're all one bad decision away from a really bad situation. All right, let's see if I can get this hot glue gun in the corner. Oh, it has these things on here too. I can't get the hot glue gun into the corner, so I'm gonna have to put it on the beads. This is gonna be tricky. Ah. You guys didn't just see that, but they rolled on me. Oh yeah, that looks good. All right. I kind of messed that corner up, but shh, don't tell anybody. It'll be our other little kind of secret thing that we about this. All right, now that it shouldn't roll. I got glue webs everywhere. Ah, I glued myself to it. Oh, thank you, Elizabeth. I'm glad that you're sharing the video. Maybe other people will come right at the end when we're done picking on you and me. Yes, teamwork makes the dream work. You're right. You guys, do you see how close I am to 1,000 subscribers too? That was my goal, to get to 1,000 subscribers by August. Like my goal was to get to, I think it was a small goal. Like I wanted to get to 200 subscribers by Christmas or something like that. And then Christmas Eve, I got like 500 subscribers. I don't know how. I don't know if anyone watched my channel, but it was pretty awesome. I would do that, but it seems like I can't get in the corner very good. And plus, when I did that over here, I ended up dragging the pearls, and they made a mess. I'm gonna go to this corner and then come up before I cut it, because I think that'll look nicer. I'll fill in the little corner gap too. This is not like a super hot glue gun, so it doesn't really hurt too much when I touch it. Except for that time. All right. Now I can reach in and get it in the corners. In this kind of a corner. Just like I was told. I did as I was told. I did what I was told. All right. Well, that's been fun. I think I'm gonna, If only I had an X-Acto knife. Deborah, it's very skillful work. First, you have to have an X-Acto knife, which I don't have, so since my scissors aren't working either, use those. Look at that. That worked out good. Where'd that extra pearl go? Oh, I didn't. Where'd it go? There it is. I don't know. I may have just ruined this corner putting that extra pearl on there. I feel like you guys are really far away. Should I zoom you in? Are you okay with the distance? I don't want you to feel so far away. The technology. I'm just not good with the pearls and glue. Oh, yeah. That's funny. I have the technology. These ones I am going to pre-measure because, you know, why not? See, I already measured an extra one. If you guys don't get that joke, you're going to have to rewatch. All right, that's going to go in that corner. Lisa, that's kind of dangerous to be doing makeup while watching this. How are you not laughing through? Well, I guess you're not probably looking at all the comments. See, I can't get it in there. That's what he said. And get to the corner. So I'm gonna put it on the beads. Wish me luck. We got enough to fix it if we have to. That looks good. Just a slight gluey mess. All right, 2 more corners to go. Then we'll have to make an excuse to hang out for a little longer. Looks like 4 pearls. Can't cut it on that one. Oh, I didn't mean to do that either. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, look at, see all the glue on me? Only slightly gluey, right? Only slightly. Oh. All right, so we've pre-measured by eyeballing it, right, Lisa? And then Now we're gonna stick that in there and get that pearl beads in that corner. I don't know how this one's gonna go in. Oh, that one, I'll need some a little bit convincing to get in there. Oh, you know what though? That was the corner that didn't have the cork all the way in there, so that worked out perfect. Okay, I'm gonna take this extra one off over here. It wasn't fitting in. Hi, Stephanie. Oh, Sabrina, if you like watching jewelry openings, you should check out Stephanie's channel too if you haven't already. She has a lovely voice and a beautiful channel. She has really cool jewelry that she shows. Are you, Stephanie, are you still unjarring your natural stone haul that you have? I'm just going to use this to poke that in there. Bye, Kim. Thanks so much for stopping by. We're about done here. Let me show you real quick, sweetie, before you go. That's the inside. There's the outside. Looks pretty good. Thank you. We'll see you next time, Kim. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, cool, Stephanie. I'm glad you have at least one more video left. I'm really enjoying that series. I actually went on Shop Goodwill to see if they had any other bulk lots like the one that you got, and I found a couple, but I'm trying to not buy any more right now until I go through the ones that I've gone through. So I appreciate you buying it so I could watch you go through yours. Excuse me for a second. I can only talk so long before I have to at least cough. Stephanie, I got this tray at the Dollar Tree, and then we decoupaged it with an old book, but I couldn't get it to I couldn't bring it to just ripping the whole book apart. So I just took the index out and took the part where it says notes, and I put that on here, and then we painted it. And then we did a lot of stuff on the inside to get it to look like this after we put all of our studly studs on the edge. I think it looks cute. It kind of reminds me of like a crown jewel in a way, like it's crowned. And then you'll notice that there's paint on the inside because we tried painting in here and it didn't work out so good. Oh, Sabrina, you have like 4 mystery lots coming. Oh, I'm telling you, it's going to get all over your house. You just wait. It'll be fun though. It's fun to unjar them. It's fun to look through. My kids have taken apart watches now. I have a watch repair kit, so they've been using that to just watch destroy kit. They've been taking it apart and taking it and just doing fun stuff with it. So what do you guys think? Should we do Oh my gosh. Yes. It would have been much better if I had an X-Acto knife. I'll know better for next time. Yes, this one. And border first. Oh my gosh, yes. I need you guys to be here next time so I don't get myself into too much trouble. Oh my gosh. Well, I had a lot of fun. I should probably let you guys go. I do need to go get some food and show this great creation to the family. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming and being a part of the, what now I'm going to have to call crafting collaboration, because I barely came up with, definitely didn't do it by myself. So if you guys have jewelry and lots of studs at home, you know what you can do. just go to this dollar store and get yourself one of these little trays and a little cork board there. And there you go. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate your time. I've had so much fun today. I look forward to doing this again with you. Let me know after I close the comments here, let me know down in the comments down below if you would like me to try to do this again with either a garden art piece or a jewelry box. So let me know down in the comments below. Thanks again for coming by. Thank you, everybody. Thanks, Elizabeth, for getting me into trouble today. I had a lot of fun.